Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. Welcome to another podcast. I don't really have anything to say today.
No news.
No news.
I don't think I have any news.
No, I don't.
I feel better.
Yeah, you sound better, actually. Yeah, you do.
I'm less pathetic because I was last two episodes.
Oh, dear.
I felt pretty pathetic, to be fair.
You weren't too bad.
Oh my god, I felt terrible.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than feeling ill. It's just, one of the worst things.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah. I haven't actually caught anything yet this year, so I'm doing all right, but you can guarantee it will hit me at like the worst possible time.
It's always inconvenient.
Yeah. But I mean, we don't need to talk about being ill. Let's talk about weddings.
Yay, weddings.
Roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to Confetti Conversations,
the podcast where me and my sister talk all things weddings, wedding planning and married life.
Okay, so today we're talking about changing your name.
Yep.
So Hayley's got some research. She's just got some advice, basically. I actually still haven't changed my name, and I've been married for 2.5 years.
Well, it's a bit of like a grey area, isn't it? Because you can change. Technically, you have changed your name because it's on your marriage certificate.
Yeah.
But it's not your legal name is that, but your known name to all government bodies and banks and whatever is still your maiden name.
I really easily could just change my name. Like it wouldn't be that difficult, but I want to change my name by deed poll because I want to keep my maiden name, but I don't want to double barrel. I want to have it as my middle name.
Yeah.
And therefore you have to change it by deed poll. Because if I was just going to straight swap change my name, it's actually relatively easy to do in the sense that you don't have to apply for anything. You don't have to get, there's no approval needed.
No, there's no approval, but there's just admin.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it afterwards, as we're going through.
Yeah.
But when you're changing your name, a straight swap from your maiden name to your married name, it's relatively easy.
Yeah.
But when you want to do anything other than that, like me, change your name by deed poll, it is a much more complicated system, which it requires you having a witness that's known you for 10 years, a lawyer. Yeah, it's a much more complex way of doing it, and part of me wants to give up now because I'd sent off all my forms. I thought I'd got it done right, and then it all came back and it's wrong, and I don't know how it's wrong. I don't know why it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I need to just ring them and be like, can you explain to me what's wrong? But I'll never get my witness and my lawyer in the same room again.
No, it was done at my engagement party.
Yeah. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have picked, she was just the first person that walked into the room.
Yeah, who'd known you.
Yeah, if I should have got somebody else that it was more likely, because I could have rectified it at your hen do had it been, for example, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I could have rectified it at my hen do because she would have been able to, or Emma or something.
Yeah.
It would have been fine because my lawyer is your friend.
Yeah, who lives in Leeds.
Yeah. So now it's well, do I have to, because I've paid, it's only £40, but I've paid for it to be done. And I feel like I still really want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's a much more complex, and I'm sure, I don't know why I found it so difficult. Obviously nobody I know has ever done it. So it's a really difficult, nobody could give me any advice.
Yeah.
So once I've changed my name by deed poll, I will tell you how I've done it. But for now, you research it, go on the government website, because you can do it not via the government website, which is a bit easier.
Yeah.
But then I don't know how official that is. Once I've done it, I'll let you know how I do it. But I found it really complicated, and maybe other people would find it a lot easier. But it just feels like a really unnecessarily complex. I have to have a letter from Sam say that he's happy for me to change my name.
Huh?
Yeah. Like, it's a really complex, feels
Like
really
is it like a really old school?
old-fashioned way of doing things.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I think the whole bloody thing's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, part of me feels like giving up because I need a new passport next year. So I need to really get it done. I think it's June next year. So I need to, by the end of this year, have it done.
It expires?
Yeah.
Well, it's really December then, isn't it? Because you need 6 months to go anywhere.
Yeah, which is what I mean, is
Yeah.
I need to...
I think it's 12 months for some places.
I need to get it done now. I mean, I barely used it, so... Like, recently, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can always just get a new passport in my current name, and then... But that's like 80 quid for a new passport.
And then 80 quid again.
And then 80 quid to get it
certain
redone.
things aren't charged, which we'll go through, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I can imagine that. But, so it's like... I need to ring them, but they're obviously Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Like, how I can ring them is beyond me. But anyway, changing your name by default is quite confusing. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Part of me just thinks don't bother.
Yeah.
But the other part of me is like, I really want my maiden name as my middle name, and I'm really like, I stand firm on that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be a shame to give up on what I want.
Yeah.
But then equally, it's like, I'll just give the kids it as a middle name.
Do you feel like that more now that I've changed my name?
No, I've felt like it since it came back.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I felt like it since it came back because I thought I'd done it and I was like, yes, cracked it. And then now I'm just like,
yeah, it's
a bit of a nightmare. And the letter's been sat there for months.
Yeah.
And I just need to do something about it. But finding a lawyer and, oh God, yeah, I just feel like it's a really complex, stupid system. And I understand why you need a lawyer. Completely understand why you need a lawyer. And I completely understand why you need a witness.
It's a legal name, isn't it?
Yeah. It should be easy. I understand why it's complicated because it means that you can't just change your name every 5 minutes when you feel like it. Like, I understand why it's a complicated
You have to
system.
have a legally registered name. Like,
yeah.
You know, now you can't even change your name on Facebook within 2 weeks of changing
it.
So
yeah, no. And I get why it's the way it is. But unless you desperately want to change your name that way, don't bother.
Yeah.
Just don't bother. It's just, I'm coming to the point now where I probably won't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's just been so difficult.
Yeah.
And it is just a really clunky system that just doesn't feel like it needs to be quite that difficult.
Yeah. Well, the whole name change thing is a bit of a faff and a farce. Firstly, now you don't get your marriage certificate straight away, and you have to pay £12.50 to get it from the registrar.
It's all fake, isn't it? When you do it,
yeah.
Well, you sign a real document, but yeah, you can't have it there and then.
But you did, didn't you?
No, we got given. You get given like a false one, basically, that says on it, "This is not a marriage certificate. This is not a marriage certificate."
Oh, we didn't even get that.
And then you have to go and apply for your marriage certificate
from the council.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like £12.50 for the first one. You know what? I think it's that whatever. But
some of them you have to send off an official copy of it, like some places to change your name.
Yeah, so that's probably what we'll go through.
So you then have to order more.
No, you get them back.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee that. So it's easier just to order more.
Yeah. But then it's still £12.50 for however many copies. So it doesn't matter either way.
Is it? I thought you had to pay per copy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's £12.50. So if you'd only order one, doesn't matter if you only you don't need to necessarily order 3 because you might get your first one back anyway.
Well, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I suppose so. But once you've ordered it, because I remember it being a thing where it's like if you need more, you need to do it now.
No, if you order, your first one comes really quickly. Your second one just takes a while to come through.
Right. Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
That's why it's just a faff.
Yeah. So step number 1, you've got married. Order your wedding.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah.
Wedding license?
Marriage certificate.
Marriage certificate, that's it.
Yeah.
And then from there on, obviously, there's no need to change your name. There's I didn't want to change my name initially. I wanted a double-barreled surname, but Sam and then I wanted all my potential children to have a double-barreled surname. But Sam was like, I mean, it's his opinion and I get it. He was just like, that's not how I envisioned my children. I didn't envision that they would be, and people will say, oh, you know, it's your choice too, and blah 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 blah. And we had many in-depth conversations about names and about how we wanted to do it, because me and Hayley are obviously sisters. We don't have any brothers. Our dad doesn't have any brothers. Evans essentially dies with us. And for me, I really didn't want that to happen. That was a really big thing for me that I didn't want to happen. Whereas it's not so much of a thing for you.
Do you know what my reasoning with it, which it sounds really stupid, is Evans isn't. It's our name. It's our family name, and it is important. That's different. But Evans, the actual name, is so common that I'm like, Evan, like you say, like Evans dies with us. I know what you mean. It's our family.
Yeah.
I totally get what you mean. But if it was like something like really random, and that there was hardly any other surnames of it,
then
I think I feel differently.
Yeah, I get you. I think for me, it's just a strong feeling that I don't want the name to end. I don't want it to be my ending with me, basically.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I want to carry it on because that's important to me, but that's not important to you, which is completely fair enough.
Yeah, I just think I'm very old school with like the whole wedding tradition-y type side of it. I think like that's what you do. Like Mom did it, I think, partly. Mom didn't keep her surname.
Yeah, whereas
no part of it.
Yeah. I still feel that I very much want, like, I am Sam's wife and I am married to Sam and I have taken his surname and I will have his surname, but I am still me.
Yeah, no,
and
I get it.
still want my identity, and I have always loved my initials.
Yeah.
And I wanted an addition to my name. I wanted, like, Sam is an addition to my life, a very positive addition to my life. And I wanted his name to be an addition to my name, not a replacement of.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
But then I think of it really like traditionally.
Yeah.
But Ellis's family have done effectively what you would do.
Yeah.
And given his mom's maiden name as a middle name.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know why, and I know like Ellis's cousin listens. I don't know why. There was this person I went to school with who had the same surname.
Yeah.
And it just really grates on me.
Yeah,
it's Ellis's name and Ellis's family history. A name can't grate on you.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's like a split second thought of, oh, and then I'm like, no, that's the family name. What are you doing?
But then I think, like, for me, I can't guarantee that my children will carry it on. Like, I know I highly doubt they will, because you're not, for Ellis, for example.
No.
Exactly.
Well, I've been asked if I would, and I said, I literally was like, no.
Yeah, and that's a decision.
Because it's not mine. It's not, because I'm the one that's losing. Do you know what I mean? If you were going to do it, you'd do it.
Yeah.
It came from Ellis's mom.
Yeah.
And there's nothing from Ellis's dad, because they've got the surname.
Yeah.
The middle name is Ellis's mom's maiden name. If we were doing it, it would be Evans.
Yeah.
But yeah, never. It just never even crossed my mind, because I don't get it. Like,
yeah,
well, I don't get it. I know, because you said about doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I already knew Ellis had it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't get it from Ellis's point of view, but from your point of view, I get it more.
Yeah, it's an identity thing for me, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have that strong association. I don't get it. I don't get why I don't.
Well, you don't need to. If you that's not how you feel, that's not how you feel, and it doesn't matter. For me, it's important to me, and like there's no reason why it has to be, or it doesn't have to be.
If you were keeping it as a surname or a double-barreled name, I think I'd get it more. The connection to it. Because no one calls you like by your full. I know you know that's who you are, and that's your identity. But even like what you're registered with, for example, with me, like as an optician, you wouldn't be registered with your full name.
No, but professionally, I will always be my maiden name, probably.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You can be anything.
Yeah, it's just what I want.
Yeah.
There's no like rhyme or reason for it. There's no explanation for it. I don't want Evans to die with me. I don't want to lose my identity and become Sam's wife. I still want to be me, and that's my personal opinion on it, and that's what I want to do. Like I've said, I may not even do it because it's been such a difficult thing to do, but if I can, I would really love to.
Yeah. Like I say, my thing with it is if it was your like a name people will always see you as, like professionally I get different, but like when you go to the doctors, if it was like Mrs. Phillipa Evans Haig,
and if I had it my way, that's what it would be.
Right, fair enough.
It's a compromise.
Yeah.
That if it was my decision, then it would be I would have a double-barreled surname. And I could do that, but it was a conversation that me and Sam both had.
It's a personal preference
together that we decided that
that's how you were going to do it.
Yeah, because he had a strong feeling that because for me, if I was going to double barrel, I want my kids double barreled.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have to double barrel if he didn't want to, but that was for me. I was very strongly opinionated that if I'm double barreled, they're double barreled, because otherwise Evans really there's no point in doing it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't see that as my child. Like that's just not how I thought it was going to be, and that is completely fair enough.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I think
we're probably, me and Sam probably thinking the same way in that sense, because I've changed my name very quickly compared to a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
I was talking about it with my business partner at work, and she's not changed her name on certain things, and I can't remember which way round it was.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember now. And you obviously doing what you've done, but for me, because baby's due in a month, I wanted to make sure that we had a family name on her birth certificate.
And I completely get that.
And I think maybe I would have thought about it more if I had more time. I might have been Evans Vise. It's just quite a hard thing to say.
Evans Haig is quite. I'm used to it now.
Yeah.
You get, because when I first said it, I was like, God, that doesn't work. It's too, and like Phillipa and Haig. It's very harsh. The two names together, and that is part of the reason why I didn't want to be Phillipa Haig, because I feel like I'm used to it now. I guess I'm over it because it's been 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I'm used to being Phillipa Haig, but at the time it felt so harsh to say it.
Yeah.
And that maybe that also informed my decision of wanting to keep my surname, because I guess I wanted the softness of that name. Like it's a funny one, because again, I'm used to it and I've come round to my decision. I haven't done it, which I need to do, or / I need to not do and just change my name traditionally.
It's funny, isn't it? Because like I say, I've done mine quickly, ready for it to be on the baby's birth certificate. And I needed to then make sure. So how I've done mine isn't necessarily how you change your name.
I think you would have done it quickly anyway.
Because it gets confusing for work.
I think for you, it was like, it's a very much we differ on this. You're more like couldn't wait to be Mrs. Vise, like you wanted that, like you wanted to be that, whereas I wanted to be married and I wanted to be Sam's wife. I wasn't necessarily bothered about being Mrs. Haig.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think it changed. I think it all changed with being pregnant.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference. Because for the last 8 months, I've been like, right, I need to make sure this is sorted.
Oh, yeah.
And part of moving the wedding earlier was to make sure that I was the right name on that.
Because surely you can change your name on the birth certificate retrospectively.
I haven't looked. To be fair.
I wouldn't. I would never.
No,
I wouldn't know the answer to that. But obviously, I agree with you, and you're right. And I think, because I've got a friend who's just had a baby, and they're not, her and her boyfriend, they're not like married or anything, and she's finding it difficult, him having her baby having a different surname to her.
Oh, really?
Not difficult, that's the wrong word. she's sort of, she finds it strange sometimes when she wants to call him by her surname.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not her surname. So I completely understand that, wanting to have the same surname as your baby. I get it. I so totally get it.
Yeah.
And maybe if I was in your situation, I probably would have just done it. I would have just changed it at the time, and then maybe retrospectively looked at changing my name by deed poll. And maybe I still will, for the fact that I need to get a new passport. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be able to just change your surname is fine because you got your marriage certificate.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do that quite easily, couldn't you?
Yeah. It's just turned into quite a deep conversation about name
heard it
changes.
before, though.
But it is for some people, like for you, it's not, you don't think about it. You just do it, and it's like I'm getting married and I'm changing my name. That's what you do, yeah. And that's just tradition. I'm going to change my name and I will be my husband's surname.
I think as well, in Ellis's family, since we got engaged, I've been known as the future Mrs. Vise.
Yeah.
And they joke and call Jenny the current Mrs. Vise.
Yeah.
Actually, now that's me as well.
Yeah.
But that's been for the last 18 months.
Yeah.
I've been known as the future Mrs. Vise, and I've just got used to it, I suppose.
But that's what happens when you're getting married. Everyone would call me Mrs. Haig, and everybody would be, do you know what I mean? And I am used to it. But for me, it came with more of an identity thing. It wasn't that feeling necessarily.
I think, it's a general rule. You're more in touch with stuff like that. Like, you're more aware of all of that. Whereas I'm a bit like, I don't know. I think I'm a bit more like, oh well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, for me, I think it's just an identity thing that I wanted to keep my identity as me, not just become like Sam's wife.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love being Sam's wife and I want to be Sam's wife, but I didn't want to just be Mrs. Haig.
That's probably the other end of the scale of the traditional side of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of it of the traditional side of you change your name when you get married, but the other end of that is that when you get married, you become someone's wife. You're not who you used to be.
Yeah.
So I get.
And obviously, like, Sam's not like possessive and, weird about it. Like, it's not like he's making me become his wife. Like, you are my wife now, and this, like, he's not like that at all.
No,
it's not that at all. I think it's just maybe just like a psychological thing for me, whereas I'm just like, I don't want to just be somebody's wife.
I know, but this is a conversation I've heard over and over again. Like, it's not I don't mean me and you. I mean in general.
Yeah.
And it's not one that's gonna go away either.
Yeah, no.
And you look at it in different cultures, and they have different names. Like different cultures, they'll have different surnames. They'll have male and female versions of surnames. Yeah. Like, there's different ways to think about it.
Yeah.
And it's just that's the tradition for our culture.
Yeah. And it's what works for you. If you feel that, if you feel like you just what you want to be, straight swap, change your name.
Yeah.
You want to be, then get it. Like, absolutely fair enough. Or you might feel a bit more like me, whereas you're like, for me, my name is my identity.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lose my identity.
Yeah.
And I'm used to it now, where I don't feel that way necessarily quite so much now. Whereas before we got married, I was very much like, no, I don't want to just be your wife. Like, I want to be.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a thought of it more today.
Yeah.
Because officially, professionally, today I am Mrs. Vise.
Yeah.
Officially today I am Mrs. Vise for professional.
Yeah.
Well, technically the day you get married, you are that name, aren't you? But you have to register it, like, to be able to prove that's your identity. That's part of the problem, isn't it?
I don't think that it's that. I think that you're by doing it on official documents is you changing your name. Like, I don't think that I am Phillipa Haig right now.
Yeah.
Because I haven't changed any official
no
documents.
One would know you like that. So for me, I went through and was like, right, because I'm going on maternity leave in a week, I wanted to make sure that my name had changed professionally for when I go back, because it gets complicated for my job. Obviously, certain jobs, it really wouldn't matter. But if I change my name, because it's my business,
Mm.
HMRC need to know what my name is.
Mm.
And I don't know, like for tax or whatever, but for me, I have to register with like companies' houses and things like that. So for them to know, they have to know my official name, and you have to prove your identity.
Mm.
So if my ID didn't match what I've put on there, it gets confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But then that means the business name would have to be in my married name.
Mm-hmm.
But then the business name, then that means my logins and things have to change to my married name.
Mm.
But then for the NHS, for me to be able to claim NHS site tests for people, because we provide that as a service, that name has to match. And if they don't match, then the claims don't go through. So it all gets like, there's like a knock-on effect to everything.
So you have to, basically, you just have to change everything. You can't just change one thing.
Yeah, like
Everything
I couldn't just
has to
change it
match.
as payroll, for example.
No.
I'd have to change it.
But that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
It
but
would be
for
weird.
other people, it wouldn't, they don't have to.
Well, yeah, because my contract is in my married name, and what comes up on the credits is my maiden name.
Yeah.
My email is my maiden name. Like, it doesn't matter.
But even other people in my business don't have to. It's because I'm the business owner.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
So
because it would be, well, why does it say that this woman owns it, but it's a different person who's doing the eye test? It's a different person on company's house. Like, no, it makes complete sense what you have to do.
So I've done all of that this week.
Yeah.
So officially at work from today, I was Hayley Vice.
Which is a little bit different to, like, not everybody obviously is self-employed or owns a business. So it is
my situation. And that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Because you can ask anyone, and what you need to do is different depending on what you not necessarily what you do, but what you need.
I think there's a standard. What you have to do is passport, ID, bank accounts.
If you own a house, land registry.
Yeah.
There's like loads that are like official that you don't realise you actually need.
Yeah.
That I've found out in the last week.
Yeah, well, when you start looking into it, you're like, oh yeah, I need to change that, and oh yeah, I need to change that.
So I've had to do it in a bit of a weird order to try and make sure I'm not like missing out on stuff. So what I did was look what you need to be able to register the baby's birth.
Okay.
So you need a
So you started, obviously, again, this is slightly different because hey, we're going to run through it how Hayley's done it, because I've obviously not done it.
Yeah.
And
then we'll go through it. We've got a checklist.
Yeah, it makes more sense. But there's basic things you'll have to do, but we'll go through how Hayley's done it to be able to have the same name as her baby on the birth certificate. And then we'll go through the checklist.
Yeah, so I looked at what you needed on that. So you needed proof of ID.
Yeah.
And
do you need 2 proofs?
It doesn't say 2, but I wanted 2 ready.
Well, to be fair, like, not everybody would have a driving license, but I guess you'd have like a house bill or something that.
Yeah, so I changed my driving license. So that's pretty straightforward. You just get a form from the post office. I thought I was going to have to pay for it, but
does it have to come from the post office, or can you do it online?
No, it's got to be the form.
It has to be a physical form.
And you have to send off a real copy of your marriage certificate.
Fine, okay.
So that form, and in the first time I was trying to read the form, because I see these forms all the time. It's called a D1 form, and I see them all the time because I have to do the vision assessment part for people, or people will come and ask me about it. So I know the form really well. So I was like just filling it out, and I was like, oh, I'm just filling out the whole thing, but that's for an application.
Oh, so there's only a specific
There's only parts you need to do.
Right, okay.
So there's a booklet that comes with it. You go to the post office, you get an envelope, this booklet and the form, and you then just need to fill out the bits you need. So the first time as well, I filled it all out in my name, Hayley Evans. But actually what you needed to fill it out in is what you wanted your application to be in.
Yeah, that's like the change name by deed poll.
Yeah.
You have to change, like, certain things you have to do in your the name you want.
Yeah, your new name, effectively.
Yeah.
So I messed that bit up. So I got another form and I filled out the original one. Right, this is the bit, and crossed off the bits I didn't, so I could copy it over. So there's only certain sections, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get another photo. I'm gonna have to do all of this, but you don't need to.
No.
For name changes and address changes, you don't pay anything. It's just if you need to update your photo.
Yeah. See,
or reapply.
I did my address change at the same time as I got a new one.
Yeah. So then you get it's
only
only 20 quid, I think, anyway.
It's not expensive, no.
So I did that. Well, actually what I did first was my bank. I use Monzo. So that was really easy. You had to
Yeah.
just upload a scan of your marriage certificate. And that was changed I did that on Monday. And yesterday I had my new card come through in my new name.
Mm-hmm.
That was all done. And then I did my gas and electric. So I had a bill that had a proof of my new name.
So you needed a bill.
It had like utility bill, bank statement, driving license, passport, bus pass is a valid form of identity. Something else. Oh, I can't remember, but like bills, effectively.
Yeah.
Your marriage certificate. That's another one.
Yeah.
So you had to have like those, and I wanted to make sure I had a few just in case.
Yeah.
So my one bank, Mondo, was really easy to change.
Mm.
Santander, you've got to go in with a letter saying you want to change your name. You've got to take your marriage certificate into branch to be able to do it. They've closed all the branches by us.
Yeah.
I've got to, like, it's going to be a special trip to go and do it when I'm actually going to close the bank account anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So why don't you just go and close the bank account?
Yeah, when I go, I'm going to do that instead.
Yeah.
So if I'm making a journey, I'm going to close the account. So that's that one. So I did. Eon was really easy. I just messaged them. I didn't have to do anything. They just changed it. And then like I've had loads of things come up that I've needed to do. So I'm redoing my house insurance. I've got to do that at the moment. So you just put a different name in. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Those things aren't official, but
no. Like I did it at the dentist.
Yeah.
That's the only place I've changed my name.
Yeah.
The dentist.
That's one I haven't done actually.
Yeah.
For the GP.
Yeah.
You do have to take your marriage certificate in.
Take it to the GP.
Yeah. I think different.
Because that's very important for you. Because obviously they will write anything down you want that to be.
Yeah.
Like, you know, on your hospital band and stuff like that. You need that to be the right name.
Yeah. So that was one of the first ones I did last week.
Mm.
And I just phoned them and said, "What do you need?" And they were like, "Just bring it in, and admin will change it. Bring your
marriage certificate."
Yeah, and they took a copy. They needed to. You couldn't provide a copy. They had to take a copy,
which is fair enough.
Which is fine. But I think that would be different at different practices. To be fair,
I'm sure.
So they did that, and then I went on my NHS app actually today, and it's changed.
Yeah.
And then when I texted my midwife the other day, I was like, "It's Hayley Evans. You might have me down as Vise now. I don't actually know." Because I meant to ask her when she came what my record would say.
How it's changed, yeah.
But on my NHS app, it has my new name and then my NHS number. So if they look at my NHS number, it's going to come up with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what I've done so far. Oh, yeah. And then once I'd done those like smaller jobs, I then sent off my driving license one because then my marriage certificate went.
Right.
So I've got enough changed that I don't need my marriage certificate for. So if it doesn't come back, I've got time to order another one.
Yeah.
What else we need?
Yeah.
So just waiting for my driving license.
What about your passport?
Passport, you don't actually have to change your passport to travel under your new name.
No, you don't.
It doesn't have to match what
you just have to take your marriage certificate with you, don't you?
Only if someone books your flight for you in the wrong name. So to travel,
as long as your flight is booked in your passport name, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, it doesn't really matter. And that's where I was talking about with my business partner. It's a bit confusing because she's not changed it on her passport, and we needed DBS checks doing for work. So they couldn't check her because her name, she is technically has changed her name. The driving license doesn't match her passport.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets a bit confusing.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I'm just getting everything done.
Oh, it makes more sense.
So I don't get stuck.
And then if there's things that you need doing,
yeah,
like you'll find things where you're like, oh, I haven't changed that.
Yeah.
And you just change it.
And I think because next year I've got a lot of stuff that people might be booking for me, like on my behalf, like going away. Because we've got hen do's, stag do's, weddings.
Yeah.
Like we've got a few abroad weddings. I think I might just change my passport when I've got a bit of cash.
Was it £80 for a new passport?
70, 80, something like that. So it's done.
Yeah.
And then there's no other worries. And again, when it comes to doing proof of identity, sometimes people want driving license and passport.
Yeah.
And that gets confusing.
I would, if you can, I would do it all in one go for that fact.
Yeah.
That you do need, a lot of times you need proof of identity. Like for me, for work, when I start a new job, I always have to send off my driving license and passport.
Yeah.
Like, they always need a copy of it. So it is ideal to get it done, really.
Yeah. It's just another one to add to the list.
Always is, yeah. Always is.
There's always more, isn't there?
Yeah.
So, shall we go through... That's what I've done so far.
Yeah.
Shall we go through what I have on my list?
Yeah.
So, this one, I feel is the best one.
Okay.
And it is a lot of what we've already gone through anyway.
Yeah, but it's nice for like a checklist for people to...
Well, I'm going to keep this checklist because I think it's pretty good.
Well, I'll need it at some point.
Yeah,
so send it to me, yeah.
So,
when I eventually get round to doing whatever I'm going to do.
Bit of AI helped me with this one. Love it. UK married name change checklist.
Okay.
2025. You can put the year on.
Love it.
And it's even got links on here for us for where you need to go. Just love it.
Stunning.
I know it's bad for the environment. I know, but it's good. So first one.
You have to get on board now, or you'll, like with AI, it's moving so quickly.
Yeah.
That if you don't jump on board now, you'll
get lost.
Yeah. It's like one of the, we were talking about it at work because we use it sometimes for work.
Right.
And it's one of those things where things are going to get more and more.
I think you need to keep up with the education with it, don't you?
Yeah.
Like the deep fake stuff.
Yeah.
We did a thing on it. We have a big seminar for work and we had a thing on deep fakes. And it was like they were like teaching you how to pick out what's a deep fake and what's not. And like always look at hands. Like it can't do hands very well.
Yeah.
And ears, I think, is the other thing it struggles with.
There's always something. Like my friends did it to me the other day. They were in my house because I was out and they'd come over and they like sent me a photo of a random man in my garden. And then they were like, oh, look, he's come in the house. And like, instantly because he literally looked like he was made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Like, but some people would look at that and think, why have you let me in my house?
Yeah.
Like people genuinely... I could tell, and I know them, and I know,
you know what they're like.
Like I know that what it was, but like, yeah, it's scary how sophisticated it is, but it's very useful.
Yeah, used in the right way, it's a great tool.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back to AI.
Yeah.
So first one, passport office.
Yeah.
And you can apply for a new one.
Mm-hmm.
DVLA, so your driving license. Let's see if we got it on here. Use a D1 form and send your marriage certificate to the DVLA.
Yeah.
HMRC, update via your personal tax account or on HMR or call HMRC. So I have a personal tax account because I have to do all of my stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can get. I've recently done it because I've registered for self-assessment, but you can just get the app.
Yeah, it's like a portal thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you can just everything's all in on the app. So all of my tax band, my
student loan,
UTR, everything is all on there.
Yeah.
So you just you can do it through that. I'm sure. I haven't looked, but I'm sure you can.
Yeah. So that's one I need to do. DWP, Department of Work and Pensions. That came out of a filing cabinet right in the back of my head.
But what's that for?
That's your benefits. So you wouldn't have any. You're not claiming any benefits.
Right.
So you wouldn't have that. So it's either Government Gateway or Benefit Office.
I have a Government Gateway app.
I think HMRC and that one might do the same thing.
I think that's well, Government Gateway is for HMRC
and student loan.
It's for being able to like that's you have to have a Government Gateway account to be able to apply for a UTR.
Yeah,
for registered self-assessment.
Yeah. Council tax and election roll.
Yeah.
Contact the local council. So I think if you do it with the council, it will automatically do the electoral roll.
That's what I was going to say. If you I don't know, obviously I've not done it, but if you change your name for your council tax, does that change your name for...
I'll call the council tomorrow and let you know.
Okay.
We'll find out on that one.
We'll update you.
Yeah. Work and education, so employer and HR.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on your employer if you need to provide your marriage certificate, I think. I think they probably should, but technically... But because, again, I'm self-employed, we have like a portal thing. I just change my name and it's all done.
Yeah.
So that was quite easy. Excuse me. Professional bodies. So like I have the General Optical Council, the College of Optometrists, the NHS as a provider.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do all three of those.
Mm-hmm.
Any insurances I have through work, they had to be done as well.
Yeah.
On here it's like the GMC, the GDC. So General Medical Council, General Dental Council, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If you're university, if you wanted, like, if you're a uni student
Yeah.
or school student, I don't think you should be getting married if you're a school student, but you know, you might be. But
Who
yeah,
knows?
anyone who has your official name. So uni, I suppose, if you're getting your certificate, your degree certificate, you're going to need to do it that way. So yeah, health and care stuff. So your GP surgery, that one needs a marriage certificate. It does say on there, actually.
Yeah. I would assume that.
Oh, it's even got optician on here. That makes
Has
me
it?
happy. We always get forgotten about as opticians.
Yeah.
Dentist or optician, just notify them. We don't need proof as opticians. NHS records, these update automatically after your GP changes it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
Fine.
So, everyday services. Utility providers, so gas, water, electric.
Yeah.
All of those. Mobile phone or internet providers, just update it on the app.
Yeah, again, I think a lot of them, it's like either do it through your apps or your, like most places have, because they're now like paperless and stuff.
Yeah.
Most things you have like a portal. So I think you could just do it through
Yeah,
that.
like we have Sky, don't we? Both of us, so like My Sky or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I
things
don't
like that.
have anything to do with Sky. That's all in Sam's name.
Oh, there you go.
He wanted Sky. He sorted it out. I have nothing to do with Sky or the internet. Those are the two things I know nothing about because that was all his.
But then we're the opposite because Ellis moved in. Well, I suppose you do some of the bills. Ellis knows nothing about any of our bills because it was all mine originally, and he moved into a house that I've owned for 8 years. The end of the month,
Yeah.
So I've had that house on my own for a very long time, and Ellis moved in 2 years ago.
Oh, Sky and BT are the only two that I know nothing about.
Yeah, no, Ellis. I don't think Ellis would even know who our providers are.
Yeah, those are the only two I don't know anything about because Sam had a specific requirement for internet speed that he wanted.
Yeah.
So he had to find the one that I said, you have a specific requirement, you find it. And then we wanted, because we have a Sky Glass TV, so we wanted Sky. So he did all the deals and negotiating and whatever he wanted with that.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
Those are the only two I don't know. So I don't think I'm on. I will probably be on the BT one, but I don't think I'm on the Sky one.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But also it doesn't matter that much. On this one, TV license, which is fine. Like, I just never really thought about that one, but that's again in my name.
I think this is all like,
do it when you renew or do it when you make a payment or something like that.
Yeah. I think this is all the absolute must do's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not these are everything you have to do. They're not
I think the first four, personal ID, finance and insurance, work and healthcare.
Yeah.
These are all.
Yeah.
Yeah. As and when.
Yeah.
Because this one's Royal Mail redirection. So but that's more if you're moving, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's still going to come to you. It's
coming to your address.
It's the address, not the name, isn't it? So that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Subscription services, like I said, like Netflix, Amazon, Spotify.
Yeah.
Again, do it when you renew.
And those ones are easy. Like, they're not. I don't think you necessarily need.
Yeah, I've been doing it with things like I've been using the Boots app a lot because of the parent club stuff, getting the freebies. And when I went on, I just changed my name. If I go on Boohoo, I've just changed my so everything just happens like that way. So every time I log on to something I've not used for a while, I do that. So
it makes sense.
Yeah, I just try and remember. I just look at what it is.
Yeah,
that works. Okay, travel and extras. Airline and travel accounts. So it needs to make sure your tickets match your passport. So it doesn't matter what it says as long as they match.
That's only if you have accounts with them.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't have any.
I just book it as and when.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Car breakdown cover, again, just as you go on the app, I think. I don't think it's really necessary. Clubs and memberships, so like gyms, charities, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, when you renew, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Optional extras, if you've done a will. I think that is quite important if you've already done a will.
Yeah.
But you have to do that with your solicitor, so I bet you get charged because there's a solicitor.
I know. I need to do a will, actually. You really need to do one.
I know. Luckily, my friend is a will writer.
Yeah.
She's a trained will writer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I need to.
Every time I see her. Yeah, it's not an appropriate time.
Mm.
Life insurance, so making sure that beneficiaries' names are current.
Yeah.
So I actually don't know. I think you might be a beneficiary on my life insurance, so I need to make sure what it says because it's from ages ago.
I think Sam's mine.
You are probably each other's because you will have done it.
Yeah, we did it
because
together.
you bought the house after you got married.
Yeah, we did it together.
I think you're mine because I've had it since before then.
Yeah, we did house, contents, and life insurance all in one go.
Yeah.
And then he's just done some sort of insurance for his new job, and that was like, then that was me again. So,
yeah. Ellis put me when he did all of his.
And he was like,
ones.
yeah. He was like, should I put someone else? Because you can do two. I was like, no, why? Nobody else needs your money. Just me. Excuse you.
Rude. In the optional extras, this is probably one that people do first. Social media.
Oh, well, that's all I've changed.
Yeah. Social media. Update names and handles as desired.
That's all I've changed on Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. My name has changed. That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything
What
else.
thing did that have anything about banks?
No.
Or did I miss it?
Finance.
Oh no, I didn't read this one out.
Oh.
I said the heading when I said the important ones, but I didn't actually read it out.
Oh, go on.
Finance and insurance, bank accounts,
Mm-hmm.
credit cards and loans, mortgage and land registry,
Mm.
pension providers and insurance. Yeah, we didn't read that one out.
Yeah. Because the thing is like with pensions and stuff, like I have quite a few different pensions in different places. So I need to like gather all of my pensions together.
Yeah.
And then I guess change my name on all of them.
Sometimes it's not actually best to gather them. Sometimes it is good to have a couple of pots.
Well, I think I probably have 5.
It's one of those things, get advice.
Yeah, I know I need to.
Did I talk about the sustainable thing for pensions on here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favourite thing. I'm telling everyone about it.
It's amazing. Yeah, no, I do need to get advice on my pensions because I need to like invest them and get them growing and get sort all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. I think, to be fair, it's actually not. It feels like a really complex thing to do, but it's really not.
Once you start, it's easy.
It's really not. It's literally just like the big ones you need to get done, but the rest of it, it's just like a case of as and when you think about it, do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, the only thing is you need to think about whether if you haven't changed something, whether it will affect. Like I think bank accounts, driving license, passport, stuff like that, super important. Utility bills, because if you need to apply for something and your names don't match, that could...
It would delay things.
Yeah, so I think you need to just be... you need to just be like cautious of what you need to change. It'd be better to get it all done in one go. But it isn't the end of the world.
No.
Cool. Have you got anything else to say about name changes?
I think the first half of this is the harder conversation about it.
I mean, it's a big conversation, and I don't know that we've ever really sat and had, probably before I got married, the conversation about names. It's completely personal.
Yeah.
To you and to what you want. And nobody is right or wrong for feeling the way that they feel.
No.
You just do what feels right for you. And if changing your name feels right, and if not changing your name feels right, it really doesn't matter. So long as you and your partner align on what you're doing, it really doesn't matter. Like me and Sam, initially when Sam said to me, I would rather you didn't double barrel your name, I was really annoyed about it. And I was like, well, no, I'll do what the hell I want to do. Like, it's not your decision what I do with my name.
Yeah.
But we had extensive conversations about it. And then we decided as a couple what was going to work and what we wanted to do, what he was comfortable with, what I was comfortable with, because I had an opinion on it. And because I wasn't going to just change my name and that was going to be it, and it was going to be like, yeah, change my name, blah blah blah, not bothered.
Yeah.
It meant more than that to me, and that's why I want to change my name by deed poll, and why I'm still battling doing it. I just need to get a solicitor to do it for me, but it's just complicated and it's expensive and
more cost then.
Yeah, like, you have to really want to do it. If you're going to do it, you have to really want to do it, because it's not a simple task changing your name by default. No. It is it is a lot more complex. But once it's done, and it'll be way easier then for me just to change everything.
Yeah.
But maybe I won't even
I think
bother.
maybe I went into it as well with changing my name. Why I've done it so quickly is because I thought it was more complicated because of what you were doing.
Yeah.
Whereas, because I hadn't looked at it, all I knew was what you were doing. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, most people change their name very quickly after they get married. Like, a lot of people go and do all of the things because it's like that exciting. Like, oh, I'm married.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm changing my name. Like, it's so exciting. Like, I don't feel that about changing my name. I never felt that, like, oh,
we've got a friend who was like, she wanted to be married, and at no point was she ever going to change her name.
No, and I don't blame her for that. And I semi feel the same way about it. I think when I have children, it will probably feel different because I will want to have the same name as them. But as it stands currently, I want my own identity, and that's what's more important to me. Like, I love being Sam's wife, and I'm very happy being Sam's wife. But that doesn't mean that I have to be. I have to take his name.
No.
If I don't want to, I'm not going to.
No.
That's my opinion. So do whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure you have a conversation with your loved ones if you're feeling, like you don't necessarily want to change your name, or you do,
Yeah.
Make sure you have that conversation, because I think Sam was very understanding of my opinions and I was very understanding of his opinions. And when we had that conversation about what we both wanted, we then were able to align on our opinion of it.
Yeah.
Because it could easily have been a case of, well, I'm not changing my mind. Well, I'm not changing my mind.
Yeah.
And then we wouldn't have what, do you know what I mean? We would have fallen out about it. But we didn't. We never fell out about it. We just had a conversation and we came to an agreement that we would do it this way.
Yeah.
Which works for both of us.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is a complex conversation, that is, but actually physically changing your name is really quite easy unless you want to do it by default.
Yeah.
But you might just be smarter than me, and it might just be the fact that I am incapable of filling out a form. I don't know. But both me and Hicks, the lawyer, didn't know what we were doing. So
yeah.
And bless her for helping me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, complex. Anyway, I think that's it for today.
Yep.
So for now, I'm Philippa.
I'm Hayley.
This was Confetti Conversations, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.